everybody. It's Bobby, and we are sitting here with the legendary Craig Morgan. Craig, welcome to Chicago.
Well, this isn't Chicago.
welcome to Des Plaines.
Yeah, Des Plaines.
Des Plaines.
Yeah,
So,
it's not Des Plaines, I found out.
oh, you found out the hard way. I know. So we are so excited. God Family Country is
Yes.
out now.
Yes.
So talk to me a little bit about why you felt you wanted to name the book after the project that came out in 2020. Is there a correlation between the two, or kind of talk to me about the naming of the
You did
project or
some
the book?
homework, didn't you? No, I wish I could say that I was that smart, that I thought this was some huge grand plan.
Yeah.
The book would have always been God Family Country, whether I did an album by that name or not. Although the album came before the book. But those are the three most important things in my life, and in that order. And so that's why it is what it is. Actually wrote a song called God, Family and Country. And so when we were working on that album project, we said, hey, I think this would be a good title for this. Let's use this and put this song on it. And then re-recorded some songs. And now, November 11th, Veterans Day, we're doing a release of a new project, which is God Family Country Deluxe Edition, which is that album with a bunch of new material.
Awesome.
But to say there's no correlation would be, I think that would not be correct, because those three things are in everything that I do. But it ain't like we said, let's do this, let's do that, and make this grand thing. It just happened that way, because those three things are always a part of my life.
I love it. Talk to me about the decision of releasing this on Veterans Day. I know that's something really near and dear to your heart. So was that kind of pre-calculated, or talk to me about the decision to release it on November 11th?
It for sure was pre-calculated, but not by me. That's management and record label. I really don't care. I really don't. I know. I should care more, probably. And I'm sure they're doing it because I am a veteran. That's Veterans Day.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. We culminate this tour on Veterans Day at the Ryman Auditorium with a sold-out show. So it's a big deal for everything to come to that point right there. I think that day also the Kelly Clarkson show will air. I'll be on that show that'll air that day. So a lot of things happening that day, celebrating our veterans. And I love to do that. Anytime I'm given the opportunity to bring a light to our veterans, I do it. And I do it every night for my stage. So for me, it's really nothing different than what I would normally be doing. But the record label, the managers, and all these people, they all sat down and said, hey, this would be a great time.
I love it. So somebody that is near and dear to you in your career wrote a little foreword for your book. So talk to me about the decision to have Blake kind of be a part of the book as well.
I could have cared less about Blake
Yeah.
saying something, quite honestly. Only because I thought Blake would say something really smart ass, like,
Blake, yeah.
I do love Blake. He's been a friend of mine for a long time, and I'm proud of him and his success. And I just sent the book to a bunch of friends early on and said, hey, read it, tell me what you think. So I was very fortunate to have Blake say something nice, quite honestly, because generally he doesn't. So I'm hoping that when people read this, they get to see some things about me and learn a little bit more about me. But more importantly, I hope that they read things and understand, and somehow this book motivates them to want to try to do good, or and just be better. This is a wonderful country, and this is a wonderful world we live in. We got to take care of it. We got to take care of each other. And I'm hoping that this book inspires people to try to want to do that in a better way.
I love that. To wrap it up, I'm going to ask a question I've asked everybody I've ever interviewed, and I always preface it with, "There's no right answer."
Neither.
So how do you define country music?
Oh, it's the greatest format of all genres. Rock and roll is like this. Blues is like this. All of them they're in this vein. Country's like this. You can have hardcore Hank Williams sounding country, and you can have rap country. So we have the opportunity to reach a much broader listening audience than any other genre of music. And I believe that whether you're Hank Williams country or, I don't know, some rapper country, Jelly Roll. You can go way out there to Jelly Roll.
Mm-hmm.
Jelly Roll's probably not that far, right? He's somewhere.
Yeah, I
right
think
in
he's
here.
a little more there in the middle.
He's really a rock star. But
Yeah.
he's playing in our world. But no matter where you're at, every one of these songs, I think, tell great stories. That's what country music does better than any other genre. And I'm not beating the other stuff up. I like it all too, but I think country does a better job of telling stories, and a better job of telling stories that are relatable by the listeners.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. We're so excited to have you here in Des Plaines, not Chicago. So thank you again, Craig. We're really looking forward to the show.
Thank you.
You're listening to